it says, James 2:24, ye seen how that by works a man is justified, and not by faith alone, right? So a man is justified by faith and works. They go hand in hand, right? So when you have faith, it's going to bring about good works, right? You're going to be praying for people. You're going to be doing good for people, right? You're going to be showing forgiveness and mercy, kindness and charity to people, right? This is how you show your faith. And you're not only doing to the people who you like or likes you, who are doing good things for you, you are also doing it to the people who don't like you, who are not doing things for you, right? And that's one of the top ways to show faith. When you're doing these good things unto people who can't do it back or won't do it back, right? This is Ephesians 2:8. For by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves, it is a gift of God, right? So we're saved through faith, which that faith is going to, and it's going to bring about works, right? That's and enduring in that faith, which is love, to the end, right? And having that understanding and the ability to do it is a gift, right? And it wasn't of works, right? That gift to see faith, to understand it, and to do it is a gift, right? It's a gift. It says not of works, any man should boast. Because people will boast, oh, look what I did to get faith, right? But nah, the faith, which is love, to be able to see it, right, was literally given to you by God. You didn't work to get it. It was freely given. When I understood love, I didn't work to obtain it. The Lord just opened my eyes, my mind, to see it. And there it was. This is 1 Corinthians 2:5. It says that your faith should not stand in the wisdom. In fact, 2:5. It says that your faith should not stand in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God. Howbeit we speak wisdom among them that are perfect, yet not the wisdom of this world, nor of the princes of this world, that come to naught. But we speak the wisdom of God in the mystery, even the hidden wisdom, which God ordained before the world under our glory. So the wisdom of God is not the same thing as the wisdom of men, right? The scriptures already tell you that the wisdom of God is foolishness unto men, right? The knowledge of God is foolishness unto men. Paul just said that everything that he's done, he kind of, it's basically nothing. It's a loss compared to what he's gained through following God, right? Because when you're talking about serving God, you're talking about loving people, and that also includes loving people who don't love you back. Praying people who's not going to pray for you or like you. Doing good things to people who's doing bad things to you or will, right? These things are crazy to regular people, right? They're foolishness to regular people. Nobody wants no parts of that, right? Nobody wants that. People want to do good things. People who do good things for them. People want to love people who love them back, right? People are not really signing up. The masses are not signing up to love people who don't love them, people who ain't praying for them, right? The masses are not signing up for that, right? That's craziness to them, right? This is 2 Corinthians 5 and 7. It says, "For we walk by faith and not by sight." So we walk by faith and not by sight, right? Because if you go by sight, you'll see in this world that doing the wrong thing, it'll get you far, right? You'll see doing the wrong thing, there's not many consequences to it, right? You'll see by doing the right thing, you get the so-called short end of the stick. You won't be a winner, right? So when you're living by sight instead of faith, it's hard to see these things. It's hard to understand why things are going on. It's hard to understand how people who are doing the wrong thing are getting ahead and succeeding more than a person who's doing the right thing. If you don't have faith, it's hard to see this. It's hard to understand this, right? It says, matter of fact, 2 Corinthians 4 and 17, it says, "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, working for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal," right? And it takes faith to believe this and to run with that. To understand the things that are seen are temporary, but the things that are not seen are eternal, right? And it's funny. It's real funny, kind of, when you think about it. You got people who will go to college. They'll do all this studying, right, for a hope that they'll land a job in their field. You got people who will play sports all their lives with the hope that they'll go pro and make all this money, right? It ain't guaranteed. It's not guaranteed, right? But just to have that little glimmer of hope, they'll do these things, right? Now, when it comes to God, it's a lot of people, they want to ask questions. Well, how do I know for sure it is? How do I know for sure of that, right? They don't want that certainty they don't want that certainty with sports. They don't want that certainty with really anything else in life, right? But when it comes to God, He has to prove Himself to the max, right? People want, all of a sudden, they want certainties before they commit. Not everybody, but I'm saying it's a good amount of people who want certainty before they get on board. But these would be the same people who will play the lottery, right? They don't want certainties in anything else in life, right? But when it comes to God, oh, He got to be 100% certain, 10 toes down, or I don't want no parts of it, right? And that's crazy, right? It's just an excuse, really. But it says, verse 2 Corinthians 5 and 1, "For we know that if our earthly house of this tabernacle were dissolved, we have a building of God and a house not made with hands, eternal in heavens." Right? And that's, again, that faith. You got to understand that no matter what goes on here, you got to remain tethered and 10 toes standing on what Yahweh Shem Yahshai got for you, right? What He got for you, what He's going to give you, all of that. Because you gotta in a sense have 1 foot here and 1 foot given to God, right? I don't even want to say that. You want to have, like, you're standing in water, the foundation, while you're under the water's up to your waist, all that is faith, all that is God, right? And everything above is this world, right? So you're standing on, and your foundation is of God. But all this other stuff is going on, it just can change, right? But that foundation is always God, right? And you're not allowing things up here to determine what's going to go on down here, right? So no matter, it's like with Job, right? No matter what happened with Job, he always he always said, oh well, I came into this world with nothing, I leave out with nothing. God took it, God gave us, and God can take it. You gotta always have that same spirit, right?